Hello everyone, my name is SalientWolf and welcome back to my channel. So today, I'm going to be reading a story from one of my old journals from about 2 years ago called WolfBlood. So basically what I'll do is that I'll just go through each of the characters, provide a short description of the characters, and then read off the plot. And keep in mind, I'll actually be making some of this up because I never wrote down like any actual descriptions of these characters. Well, these characters down here I did describe, but these characters up here I did not. So I'm gonna have to go off my imagination. So here we go. The characters are Tiberius, the alpha male is Champo, who is large and muscular. He loves hunting and working out. And oh shoot, I'm really bad at this. So basically what I'll do is that I'll just name off the characters, the main characters who are just wolves, and then I'll read off these characters down here and give a brief description of them. And then, of course, I included settings, as you should with any story. And then the plot is down here. So, the main characters are the alpha male of the pack is Champo. The alpha female of the pack, aka Champo's mate, is Samara. Like Samara Morgan from The Ring. That's how I pronounce it, and that's how you probably pronounce it. But anyway, the characters are, or their offspring, or their packmate, I don't know the right terminology, are Tiberius, David, Brogan, Colin, Marmon, Rodolph, Hankin, Clovis, Beardsley, John, and Patrick. Yes, I wrote myself into this story. Don't judge me. Okay, so now we get on to the characters that actually have a description. Mipe, or M-I-P-P-E. I'm not really sure how I would pronounce that, even after 2 years. She's a female fox who basically rushes up to them crying hysterically after a dragon wants to off her, and she ends up becoming a powerful ally to the main characters and help them as the story goes on. Okay, then there's Khareda, or Khareda, who is a female centaur who possesses magical powers, and she helps greatly with defeating the main antagonist of the story, and she's also a really powerful ally to the main characters. And then there's Nerit, the Taker of Life, who is the main antagonist and basically wants to off all the protagonists as the story goes on and before they can reach their ultimate goal, which is to have a normal life, I guess. Okay, so the settings are a forest called the Threatening Timberland, which is where the main characters live. The Fountain of Rhythms, which is essentially where like everyone stops and camps out to take a breather. And a town called Ardvine, which is where the main antagonist meets their demise. Okay, so the plot is, or at least what I wrote down, is that the peaceful life of a pack of anthropomorphic wolves is halted when a fox rushes to their den crying hysterically because she's being chased by a dragon, an evil dragon who wants to off her. it would take a centaur and an entire military force just to off this dragon, and once all is said and done, the wolf pack retreated back into the forest to move forward with their lives. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole story. I know it wasn't as interesting or exciting like as some of you might expect it to be, and I know I'm bad at story writing and world building, but you know, I'm trying, and trying is the least you can do, you know. At least I actually wrote something down, and it just wasn't just a couple sentences like a pack of wolves is being chased by a dragon. Like, come on, how boring and childish would that be? That is something that a child writes down, not something that a 21-year-old at the time would write down. So, don't worry, I promise to work. I'll work on this in the future, and I'll draft more of a detailed description. And also, I'll actually write down a little biography for each of these characters, so I'm not clueless while writing them down. So, yeah, that's pretty much the whole story. So, or not the whole story, just a description of the characters and plot. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and be on the lookout for more story writing and world building videos to come. And this is SalientWolf signing off.